in 2020, there's so many games that you can play,
Mm.
you know, and you went from kind of being professional level in, you know, in a game as complex as StarCraft, right? And very, very modern. And then you kind of went into, I know there must have been other games that you must play in between, but you were playing poker for a while,
Yeah.
you know, last year, and now you're in chess, and it feels like you're going you're going backwards. Like, what, can you explain that? Can you explain?
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of the game that's older than chess at the moment. What can I play next? Yeah, I guess like for me, like I'm not even sure my like career or path in games is over. Like the only reason I stopped playing StarCraft is because I completely burned myself out, like mentally, emotionally, and it wasn't from playing StarCraft. It was from ignoring other aspects of my life that teenagers just ignore. And then when you start uni, you're basically still a teenager, and that's when I started playing. And then when nothing changes, like I mean, things did change, but like I was still having that attitude. Like I wasn't really taking care of myself very well. And I didn't, so it sort of took like a pretty big event for me to stop. Right. And now that I see all of these kind of things going on with like different communities coming together, and it makes me want to be more a part of communities, because that's something that I never really did. Like it's kind of interesting. Like when I was playing StarCraft, I loved to make content for others to help other people, but I always did it as like a solo thing. Like I never was part of a community, and it sounds kind of strange for that to happen. Like a content creator who doesn't build a community and isn't part of a community, but somehow somehow that's what I was doing. And again, I didn't realize that until after I had finished. And I think that like I really want to be more part of communities now. And so like, I think I'm very fortunate when it comes to games that, like I seem to be able to understand them quite quickly, and to be able to like, get to the highest rank pretty quickly. Like I've done it in multiple games, which from my perspective, I'm not sure if that's like an amazing thing or not, because it's to me it seems quite easy. So it's just a gift that maybe I have. But like that content is, being able to like do that kind of thing, people find a lot of value in it, right? Anytime that you're invested in something, whether it's a sport, playing a game, whatever it is, work, like if someone else is invested in it and then they see you having success, they value that. And so like now that I see all this other things in like community building, like chess that I was describing earlier, like I kind of want to do that for other people in games as well. Not saying that I will, but it's kind of like I have that inside me that I would love to be able to do that for other people as well. But going to chess from StarCraft, I think that's a tough one. I have just been sort of exploring different games. Like I find at the moment, I don't like playing video games for some reason. Just at the moment, like I just don't get much enjoyment out of them. And chess, I think it's like, it might actually just be the community thing. Like the amount of people that I'm finding have played chess or do play chess is kind of ridiculous. Like I went to like a party last night for the 4th of July, and the amount of people that I met that played chess, when people are like, oh, what do you do? I was like, oh yeah, I play poker or chess or whatever. And then they're like, oh cool, I play chess as well. And I'm like, well, like no way. Yeah. Like so many people said that same thing. We're like, oh yeah, I play chess with like, my parents or like my flatmates or whatever. And I was like, it's crazy how many people play it or have played it in the past. And also like to talk about it. yeah, I was incredibly surprised. And yeah, I kind of wanted to explore that more and be able to almost share my duty of like getting better at something. Yeah.